Start as a novice, then you become an expert, then you become the master of the application, which holds good for games, and we are applying this for our products. So when basically you now have points, your progress, your goals and everything. As an expert user and master user, you need statistics. That's why we use Google Analytics. We want to see what's happening in your site. So give them that information. Say, instead of showing them a leaderboard of, say, there are not two people here to compare them. So what we do is we give a quiz and actually compare their completion of tasks between two different months. So that's a leaderboard between months. But still you are getting the concept of leaderboarding, and you are getting actually motivating person to by seeing there is a 20%, 25% increase in your work. Then you are actually motivated to do more work.
Excellent idea, Avinash. I must compliment you.
Thank you.
Self-compliment.
So the next thing is, okay, you'll really appreciate this. So the next thing is design for customization. So it's boring that just it gives stats and everyone looks for stats, and it's like it's not user. You are not defining user loyalty there. You somehow have to define user loyalty so they come back to your app and actually get motivated to use your app. Right? Motivated to complete the task is the next one. The first one is motivate person to actually use the app. So give them design for customization. So the thing is, let us put a small avatar, okay, in front of our to-do list, which is happy when you're completing tasks, and which is very sad when you're not completing tasks. So basically you put that there's something called game aesthetics, which is a resultant of using game mechanics and dynamics. So you are happy, you are satisfied, you are surprised. So those kind of emotions in you are created by using these mechanics. So you have to keep in mind the end result and then design. So instead of saying just a smiley face, what if our avatar says things to us, right? We create, as an entrepreneur, I will create my own personal VC. Okay, even if no one finds me, I'll say I have a VC now. So, and VC, when you don't completely start saying where is my money. So when you are completing 80% or 100% of task is very happy, then they will ask what are you going to do next, and something like that. For this idea actually I got from GameFi platform called Nike Plus, where there is an avatar which dances around as you run more and get more points and everything. It's a health app. So this you don't run for yourself, but you run for the avatar. So that's the idea here also. So you can design for social. So obviously you can create a to-do list where more than one person share a goal, and they together complete the goal. And they might even share the status of what their avatar is saying. So in Facebook they say my avatar is very happy, my avatar is dancing, something like that, because to increase the engagement. So or you can make that avatar impersonate a friend. So your friends will say status messages to you with seeing how much you have completed the task. You can complete, you can say very good, you are doing well. So I can say a lot about this. I have thought about this to a lot, and many other many other platforms. But because of the time constraint, I'm going to stop here. That's it. So we have a do app, which is not just a list of tasks. You complete stuff, and it's dynamic and reactive to you. So it will be more, as a developer of this app, you'll be more happy that people are assured to come back and use your app. Thank you.
Can I ask a question? Quickly, can we ask a question?
Yeah, actually both of you can ask questions to Ravi and Avinash both.
Okay, just a quick one.
Yeah.
Well, this application is very nice. When you explain it, we really understand the features.
Yeah.
My question is, when you design an application, upload it, how the community comes to know that what beauty it holds inside?
Yeah,
They come to know only when they download it.
yeah, actually I cannot complete all the concepts which are there in gamification. There's a concept called onboarding. So you're in a voice, say. So you have to actually tell him what to do. So how many of you people played Citywell? Citywell? No? Farmville, Citywell. Just you're all unhappy after Farmville. So okay, you guys are a lot more creative than Bangalore guys. So that's one thing.
There is an entrepreneurial spirit here. Really, you have a big entrepreneurial spirit.
Okay.
We can tell.
So take for example Quora. So how many of you use Quora?
Quora?
Quora, right? So when you actually start using it, when you sign up, before you ask your first question, it actually gives you a pop-up saying how to ask the question. So that's onboarding for you. So just to do this, you can give pop-ups which actually says what happens when you do what. Or what you can do is, this is a part of giving surprise. So don't reveal everything in the beginning. Let the user start doing something. When he does, just say, oh, you have achieved this, you have achieved that. You'll be more happy than just you saying do this to them. If you do this, this will happen. So that's one of them.
If each of you has to present one book on gamification, what would that be? One book.
One book
On gamification.
on gamification.
Yeah. One book to read.
So gamification is a very new concept. So there's no books as such yet. Maybe I'll tell you one. But one thing I suggest when people are looking to build something like this is, there's a book called Reality is Broken by Jane McDonald. She is one of the top designers, game designers out there.
Good. So there are various resources everywhere.
On the net there are hundreds of
Amikim has like
Amikim has
good
very good presentations on SlideShare on gamification.
Is this application on BlackBerry app?
This are not built it. If you want someone to build it over the weekend, I'll be more than happy. So
Quickly, I'm sorry. How do you want to make money out of it? Say you had a VC in there. So how do you want to make
I'll
money
just
out of
say
it? No, I'm sorry. Quickly. See, the point is, there are self-help books in say 1980s, 1990s, where you share your to-do task with others. The book says you share your to-do task with others, just for the reason being that you will complete it.
yeah.
Okay, so that is part of it. Now I'm thinking how do you make money out of it? So
I have not thought about it for this app.
I'm thinking how do you make money out of it? So you give it to the HR guys,
Okay.
and you say everybody reporting under you gives a to-do list for the day. And unless you complete 80% say to the month, and you find out, you see the point is
And sell it for enterprise.
the goal is very important. You can't say I walk,
Yeah.
I brush my teeth. That cannot be your to-do list.
The person who defines the goal is the person who is responsible for everything. Right?
So you have to put some thought in making money out of it.
Sell it to all the customers.
So Kavya, you can take this decision on your own. Sure. Alright, thank you. Thank you. How many of you are interested in the mobile space, or you have an idea in the mobile space? Quite a few. No. How many of you use a mobile and apps? Okay, so our next speaker is Akrit Vaish. Akrit is the MD of Flurry. Flurry is a mobile apps and analytics company, and Flurry is now setting up its India operations, and Akrit is back from the valley. So